Joy Guru. Today I would like to narrate a piece of conversation between a woman disciple named Ramon's mother and Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, and I would like to extract the lessons that are impregnated within this conversation. Now let me narrate the conversation at first. One day, to be specific, on 22nd January 1951, Ramon's mother came to Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, and seeing her, Sri Thakur immediately commented, rather good humoredly, "You do not love me." Then Ramon's mother said, "Oh, you feed me with all kinds of spicy dishes, and you want to keep me away from you. This is your idea. Why don't I love you?" Then Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated, "That is what I see. The persons with whom I move, the persons with whom I live, you do not love them." And then he said, "Well, have you seen Ananta Sajja of Narayana?" Then she said, "Yes, I have seen." Then Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra asked her, "Then tell me, where does Narayana sleep?" Then Ramon's mother answered, "Well, he sleeps on a snake named." Then Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra asked her, "What is the name of the snake?" Then immediately Ramon's mother answered, "Well, the name is, Kaliyonag. The other name of Kaliyonag is Sesnag, or you can say Anantanag, anyway." And then Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated, then rather asked her, "Then tell me, where does Lakshmi sit?" Ramon's mother immediately answered, "Where Lakshmi sits near the lotus feet of Lord Narayana." Then Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra commented, "Just see, ignoring or rather tolerating, enduring that monstrous snake, that dreadful snake, that fearful snake, Lakshmi sits near the lotus feet of Lord Narayana, as because she loves him." And then he sang a song. Actually, it was like this, that is, he who loves me, or he or she who loves me, he or she is bound by my love. Now, then Ramon's mother, then Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated that, so just see the nature of Lakshmi. Then hearing this, Ramon's mother rather commented that snake does not say anything to Lakshmi. Then Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra immediately commented, "No, what are you telling? Who says this? That snake, that snake always makes angry growls. That snake makes always repeated hissing. Always repeated hitting, but ignoring this, rather Lakshmi endures, Lakshmi forbears you can say the repeated hissing, or you can say the repeated angry growls of the snake, as because she loves Narayana." And then Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra actually rather asked her, "Now, do you love me?" Ramon's mother, however, answered, "How can I tell you?" Now, this is the piece of conversation. Now, let me first give the introduction of Ramon's mother. See, a sizable number of people were there in the company of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, who were driven away by their own family members, or driven away by the society because of their you can say because of their own defects, maybe because of their wickedness, maybe because of the obsession of some of their complexes or passions, maybe because that is in a way because of their own defects. They were driven away from either from their family members or from the society. All of them actually came to Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra to take shelter. Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, however, did not refuse anyone. This had been his nature, not to refuse anyone, not to say no to anyone. Anyway, so Ramon's mother was just one of them. She was a very querulous woman, and had all the, you can say, rather she was the very symbol of the obsession of complexes, or you can say obsession of passions. As you all know that there are 6 passions or complexes. The first is desire, that is calm. You see, Ramon's mother had endless desires, and it is said that, I do not know, that it is said that he was, you can say, she had several, you can say, vulgar habits. I will not go into the details. Anyway, it is said like this. And now regarding the second passion, that is the anger. She had, you can say, relentless anger to anybody, everybody, anybody and everybody. And then greediness, rather greed, low. She had immense greed on everything. Maybe this was precisely the reason why Sister Thakur Anukul Chandra used to feed her with spicy dishes of vegetables and of very many food items. We do not know what sort of dalliance or leela is this regarding of Sister Thakur Anukul Chandra. We do not know. But whatever little I have understood, actually Sister Thakur Anukul Chandra wanted to repair the defects of these people. For example, in case of Ramon's mother, he actually wanted to redirect, he wanted to redirect the, you can say, the obsession of particular one complex into another. That is, for example, his endless desire, her endless desire, her endless anger, her endless other passions. For example, as you know, the fourth passion is, you see, moho. Moho means illusion. She had illusion that, she was a, you can say, she was a very nice woman, and none was comparable to her. This was her illusion. And then modo means pride. She was a very proud woman. She thought that she was the best ascetic, you can say, ascetic mendicant. She was the best, you can say, best devotee possible, ever possible. This was the this was the pride of that particular woman. And then mascharya, that is the jealousy. She had, you can say, she had great jealousy for, you can say, for everyone, anyone and everyone. As a matter of fact, she could not tolerate anyone. So she was the very symbol, she was the very emblem, I should say, of the obsession of complexes. In other words, all kinds of passions were, you can say, were there in, or you can say, all kinds of passions, I should say, you see, find place within the abode, or you can say within the heart of Ramon's mother. So this is the, you can say, this is the characteristic feature of that particular lady. Nobody could tolerate her. But then Sister Thakur Anukul Chandra, however, did not abandon her. As a matter of fact, he did not abandon anyone. Whoever, you see, came to him for taking shelter, or taking any kind of shelter or any kind of help. As a matter of fact, see, there are many women as well as men who were around to tease, rather good-humoredly, to tease Ramon's mother while she was eating with so many spicy dishes, as Sister Thakur Anukul Chandra has actually directed to prepare for her only. As a people who were around, those particular people who were, as I have already stated, whose nature was of, you can say, whose nature, or you can say, they were all evil disposed persons, they were all wicked persons, they had very many defects. They actually teased Ramon's mother good-humoredly. But then Ramon's mother could not tolerate their teasing, and she used to vilify others with all kinds of vulgar words. So this is exactly the salient, you can say, these are the salient features of Ramon's mother. So just consider her position and just see the statement of this particular conversation. So as she came to Sister Thakur Anukul Chandra, seeing her, Sister Thakur Anukul Chandra immediately commented that you do not love me. Why? That means, and then when Ramon's mother answered, then why don't I love you? You see, then Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated that, see, with whom I used to live, with whom I used to move, that is the persons who are around me, the people who are around me, you do not love them. That means you cannot tolerate them. You see, you have immense jealousy for them. You see, you are always angry with them. So therefore, you do not love them. And then Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has given an example of Ananta Sajja. It means that Narayana sleeps on a snake named Sesnag. You see, this snake, by this snake, Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has indicated that the people who are around me, maybe they are like snakes. See, they have many evil qualities, many bad qualities. Yes, they are quarrelous. Yes, they are evil disposed persons. They have so many defects. Like, as I possibly know, that the snake on which Lord Narayana sleeps, you see, has 5 mouths, that is 5 hoods. So you can say the people who were around Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, maybe they had also, you can say all of them were like, let's say, evil snakes, like let's say Sesna. Of course, I am not talking about all the people, all the disciples. I am talking about a sizable portion of the people who were around Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. As I have already stated, that his intention is to repair the persons who were having damaged libidos and also distorted libidos. In this connection, I would like to narrate these 2 particular terms, that is damaged libido and distorted libido. There are some persons who have damaged libido. You see, to rectify, you can say rectification, or you can say rectification of damaged libido is comparatively, you can say, easier than rectification of distorted libido, because distorted libido is the result of bad instincts, but damaged libido is not like that, because of some environmental factors, because of some environmental impediments. You see, they have developed such damaged libido. You see, there are so many examples. We find it in the religious world also. For example, in case of Ratnakar, you see, Rabbar Ratnakar, he had damaged libido. But you see, Narad, by giving initiation, he actually he showed the way how to become, or you can say how to get rid of from this. You see, how to get rid of this vile conduct. And there are other examples also. You see, Jogai Madai, for example, in case of Sri Chaitanya Dev, they had also damaged libido. So the Billamangal, see, is another who had damaged libido. So, but then when they pursued the spiritual pathway, their damaged libido got rectified. Anyway, so Sri Thakur's intention was to rectify both the damaged libido as well as the distorted libido, because it had been his nature not to abandon anybody. And it has to be, because at least I, if not anybody, I consider him as the latest incarnation of God. He is the supreme person, he is the Purushottam. So definitely he cannot hate anybody, because everyone is his creation. So how can he hate any person? How can he deprive any person? How can he drive away any person? So, but then, as I have already stated, that this person, Raman's mother had so many, evil qualities, as I have already stated. But then, Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra once elsewhere he has stated to Raman's mother that just see the people who used to come to me for any purpose, maybe both men and women, they are evil disposed persons, maybe they are bad persons, they have bad intentions, but what I want, that you love each and everybody, because I love them, as he has stated the example of Lakshmi Devi. As Lakshmi Devi loves Lord Narayana, so therefore she does not care the fearful or monstrous snake. Rather, she endures, she forbears the you can say angry hissing, or you can say angry growls of that monstrous snake. So therefore, he has instructed Ramon's mother that you please try to love those evil disposed persons, because you see everybody can love those persons who are good natured persons, but who are bad natured persons, how many of you can love them? So I would be happy if you can love those people who are evil disposed persons. So therefore, this is his teaching. So in conclusion, what I would like to say, that we are at least to some extent like Ramon's mother. Yes, Ramon's mother, you can say his obsession of complex is, I would like to say, is the you can say the superlative degree. In other words, the magnitude of the obsession of passion in case of Ramon's mother is really almost infinite. I understand. But then we are also not perfect. We are somehow or another obsessed with either one or more than one complexes or passion. Sister Thakur Anukul Chandra has stated through this particular conversation that try to endure, try to forbear, try to tolerate those persons, those who are evil disposed persons, those who are wicked persons, those who have, for example, bad intentions. Try to love them in spite of their wickedness, in spite of their evilness and everything, because try to think that they are also the creations of my love Lord, of my Ishto, of my Priyaparam, that is of my Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. Try to understand, try to think in this line. Then you can actually elevate yourself from the level that you are at present to the level that you are, to the, I would like to say, to the higher level. As a matter of fact, this is the spiritual education is all about. That is, try to elevate your level of consciousness, your level of consciousness, the level of consciousness that you are at present, with all the obsession of passions you have. Try to you can say get rid of these complexes or these passions, and try to reach the higher plane of consciousness. You see, as Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has written in his own hand, in a book, only one book that he has written, is Satyanusaram, the pursuit of truth, if I may translate it in English. In this particular small book, he has written that, he or she whose eyes cannot see any, or you can say whose eyes only see evil of others, he cannot love anyone. This is the you can say a statement that Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has written in his own hand. And then he has also stated that if your tongue be slanderous and cannot speak good of others, then never pass an opinion on anyone, and try within to hate your own habits, and grimly determined to get rid, or you can say to be rid of such hail of slander in the future. This is the statement of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra, and this is perfectly, I should say, this particular word is perfectly rather intended to those persons like Ramon's mother. Yes, in case of Ramon's mother, yes, it is, you can say, the degree is, you can say, is superlative degree. In other words, in excessive degree. But then we are also not, you can say, not free from such guilt, from such vices. We are also somehow or another, we are also affected with these, you can say, these vices. Yes, and then he has also stated that, to vilify others is to defile oneself with that guilt. Just imagine his written, I should say, his statement. He has stated that to vilify others is to defile oneself with that defect. In other words, if I vilify others with some defects, then that defects will creep in within me. This is the, you can say, this is the lesson that Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has taught to us. So, we must not vilify anyone. This is rather a very bad quality. Try with all our might to you can say to get rid of such bad vices, I should say. Now, he has also stated that to speak good of others, you see, one's own nature becomes good unconsciously. So, this is also another relation that Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra has taught to us. See, as Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra stated to Raman's mother that you please love those persons who come to me who are rather evil disposed persons, who are wicked persons. Yes, it is easy to love good natured people. It is easy to love those people who are good, but it is not easy to love those people who are wicked. So, try to love them. You see, yes, rather ignoring, or you can say, rather try with all your might to do so. But because, as I have already stated, it is not so very easy to do that, do this practice. But go on practicing such good habits. This is the statement of Sri Thakur Anukul Chandra. And I think this piece of conversation, I think these lessons are impregnated within this particular piece of conversation. At least I think so. I do not know whether it would be of any good to you, but this is my humble submission to you. So, live in love. Joy Guru.